What's up, everyone? I'm gonna give y'all a little tutorial video since I know the game has just recently went free to play. I know there's gonna be a lot of newer players playing the game, but I'm gonna go over my keyboard and mouse settings on my keybinds, all that stuff, and my video settings. And then those two I'll briefly go over real fast. But the only really things that are important to note on this tab, the keyboard and mouse, is duck mode. I have is hold, walk mode is toggle. Mouse sensitivity is 2.50 at 400 dpi. A good starting sensitivity is either 2 or 2.30 at 400 dpi. My zoom sensitivity is the same as default because I don't snipe. Now, if you're going to be sniping using the op a good bit, you want to change this to whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's get that back to 1. Raw input, put that on so that way there's no lag in your mouse or to help with lag. Everything right here is basic, just regular old FPS game stuff. Now, the crouch button I don't have as control because my fingers are weird, so I have it as F. It's easier for me. Use E, plant the bomb, open door, stuff like that. Fire, left click, scope in, right click, throw a grenade a certain distance, also stuff like that, which I'll show y'all in a video coming up, or in this video actually, just later on. Reload is R. All that's the same as usual games. Drop weapons G. I think that's the default. Inspect weapon is usually F, I think, pretty sure. But I put it to M because I don't need to inspect the weapon that bad. Buy menu B. F3, F4, auto buy, rebuy. I don't use those too often because I like to know what I'm getting. So I usually just click B. Primary weapon. It's usually 1. I have it to my left mouse button on the bottom. Easier for me to 1 to get it out quicker. Secondary weapon I have is Q because I like to switch to my pistol and not press 2 and maybe mess up and hit 1 or 3 or something like that. Now, you see last weapon used didn't have a thing. It's usually Q, but I don't like using that because if I have a sniper and I accidentally go to my pistol, or let's say my knife, and I think it was my pistol and I hit Q and I pull out my knife in the middle of a gunfight, it's not going to work too well. So I have melee as 1. Grenades is 2, which I don't use too often because I don't like cycling grenades, which I'll go over in a minute. Explosives like the bomb and I don't know what traps are. I haven't had anything with traps in this game, but the bomb is 3. Now your grenade, your like boom boom grenade, not your flash grenade or anything like that. Your explosive grenade is 4. I have my flashbang as middle mouse button, so when I click it in, it goes straight to the flashbang. Smoke grenade is C. Decoy is Alt. Then my molly is Z. Now, the reason I don't use 2 cycle grenades is because, say, you're in the middle of a gunfight or something like that, and you need to pull out a flashbang. I don't want to sit here and press 2 and cycle through every other grenade to get to the flashbangs and waste time. Because waste of time, you could die, anything could happen. So I like to click it, pull it right out. Same thing with smokes, decoys, and mollies. Say you need a smoke. Well, I don't want to cycle through 2 flashbangs and a grenade to get to my smoke. So just click C, pull it straight out. Same thing with the molly and the decoy. This stuff, not really important. Graffiti menu, just like spray paint. This stuff is usually like Z and C. Change that because of my grenades and stuff. Team message, if you don't have a mic, use U. That's how you talk to them. Or that's how you talk. To talk to everyone, it's Y. My use mic button is on the side of my mouse on the top. Easier for me, I think it's K if you start off default. Another good button to use is the left alt beside space, easy to get to. Or tab. Tab works. Just change this to maybe like, I don't know, K, N, something like that. Toggle console, that's above tab. That is going to be important later on. So let me go to game settings. You want to turn enable game instructor messages off or to no because if it's on, it'll tell you like little tips on how to play, and it's pretty annoying. Like it'll tell you how to plant the bomb. Like we don't need that. It'll tell you when to reload, stuff like that. And it'll pop up right in the middle of your screen and the dude will come up and say something to you. It's not, you don't need it. Envelop, enable developer console. Put that to yes, because that is this thing right here. So any command you need to like crosshairs, anything like that, that's what you need that for. So turn that on. This is just your HUD. This is like if you have a clan or something and like seeing people through walls on your team. Um, there's one more thing. Switch weapon on pickup. Turn that to no, because you don't want to be running and then just pick up an AK and there be an enemy in front of you and you have no choice but to use the AK because it auto switches for you. So turn that off. The only thing really to note on this is you want to change this to the actual headset you're using, audio device, because it'll be default on your computer. Change it to your actual headset. I have my 10-second warning volume on 3 because it'll tell you like it'll start playing music at 10 seconds. So if you don't have a kit, it takes 10 seconds to defuse the bomb. So if that music starts playing and you don't have a kit, you better just get out of there and say whatever weapon you have. Now if you have a kit and you hear it, you'll know you're good. So that's why I keep that on. Video settings, brightness on 110, see a little bit better. 16:9 ratio. I usually play with a resolution of 1600 by 900, but for the video, I'm going to put it on 1080 just for y'all so y'all can have a better picture quality. But everything else is on low and off except for multi-core rendering and FXA analyzing. Anti-aliasing, and then audio. I have that on audio, which is trilinear, and then disabled. Now we're gonna get into the maps that I use for practice and training. Never mind, I'm not subscribed to any maps, evidently. That's weird. Well, I guess we'll visit the workshop and I'll show y'all. If it'll load. Well, I don't think it's gonna load, guys. But anyways, the maps that I usually use is Crash's Crosshair Generator. That's what I used when I was a beginner. It's very easy. They have a bunch of pro crosshairs already made for y'all on a wall that you just shoot and it changes automatic. They also have a spot that you can make your own crosshair, which is pretty useful. And then the next one is Crash's View Model Generator. It's like you can change where the gun is on your screen. You can change how the guy holds it. He can hold it left-handed or right-handed. They even have a gangster mode. It holds the gun sideways. It's funny to use, but I wouldn't suggest using it if you're serious about this game. But anyways, I don't think it's gonna work for me, so goodbye, Valve. So what am I gonna do? I guess I'll just play a quick game against some bots. Show y'all some movement. So we're gonna put Dust 2 on Deathmatch. We're gonna go. So I'm gonna show y'all like jiggle peeking, let's see, jiggle peeking, how to bait an opper with jiggle peeking, stuff like that. Crouch jumping, I know it's pretty basic, but some people don't know about it. Basically all it is you jump and crouch at the same time to get to a higher spot that you couldn't normally get to. Let's see. Oh, the frame rate. Oh gosh. I don't even want this gun, like, oh no. But I'm gonna show y'all jiggle peeking as soon as I die. Hello, chicken. Goodbye, chicken. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this corner over here. So jiggle peeking is, say you have a corner, I need a corner, like this. Jiggle peeking is like this. You just go back and forth, just like that. Now, if you're gonna do that and shoot and say you have an AK, I need to die and get an AK. But you want to go all the way left until you get to the corner and then just click once on the right button and that'll stop you completely. Because when you shoot in Counter-Strike and you're moving, you'll be very, very inaccurate. So let's see if I can get an AK by dying real quick. Kill me. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna get an AK or an M4, that works. But look, when I'm moving, my bullets go everywhere. Like, look at that. So when you're standing still, they stay in a general little area, and that gets better with the recoil control. Look, moving, they go everywhere. Their bullets up there. Stand still, they stay in that little area. So jiggle peeking is you go left and you click right once, and it'll stop you completely. So if you just hold left and then just let go of it, you'll still move for a minute. Like, you see how it takes them a little bit of time to stop? Now you hit right, and it just stops instantly. Boom. And you're completely accurate when you're standing still. So when you get good enough, you can just, wow, I hurt that guy. You can go like this, and just do it over and over. And over, and over, and over. I don't know if I'm hitting him, but I think I am. Yep, I was hitting him. But you can do that in like one little area, like watch. And every time you stop and hit the opposite button, you just shoot. So, like that. Now, crouch jumping. Say, look at this box. You can't get up to this box by just running and jumping at it. You have to crouch jump at it. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to make a tutorial video, my dude. So you have to jump, then crouch. Well, you have to jump, crouch. See, like that. And then you jump, crouch up here. Try not to die from the bots, and boom. So that's jump crouching. So next I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, that's nice. So I'm gonna show you how to bait out an offer. So say there's an offer right there in that window, even though they can't get there. You want to get as close as you can to the wall and just peek out. You don't even want to see the offer. You just want to show your shoulder to him. And hopefully he shoots and you can just swing wide and then have to drop on him. Now if you swing too far out, he'll be able to kill you.